Hazy, sun and clouds, and dry on Friday. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, cozy up by the virtual fireplace, why don't you? We're back in the 20s overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. You say, oh man, it was cold this morning, and it's going to be cold again. But we did manage to make it to 47 degrees, despite the fact the sun was out the whole time. I mean, it was a beautiful day. It just was rather deceiving. It was only 43 in La Follette, Oneida, and Middlesboro. Our friends in Morristown, Newport, Crossville hit 44, while it was 45 Oak Ridge, 47 in Knoxville. But if you want context, let's take a look at the almanac. We were, I believe, 5 degrees below average this afternoon. Normal high is 52, but we were 6 degrees below normal this morning. Normal low is 33. We were at 27, and that occurred just at 5:59 based on the records at McGee-Tyson Airport. Record low, by the way, 1962 was a lonely 3 degrees. We had a peak gust of 52 miles an hour. High temperatures were cooler in the Tri-Cities at 43, but if you look at Chattanooga at 51. 50 in Nashville, they were warmer at 56 in Memphis from earlier today, but colder further north in the 30s, upper 30s for Lexington. By the way, headlines, hazy, sun and clouds Friday. It will be dry and remaining dry on Saturday, although Saturday may include more clouds. More clouds with some limited hazy sun. It's not until Saturday night the rain moves in. We're going to time that out for you here in moments. But I do want to mention that if you have Saturday plans, do not change them. If you have outdoor plans for Saturday, the rain will not come in until long after dark. Ultima Adopt the Radar, presented by your local Marco's Pizza, doesn't show anything. It's quiet. Of course, it got a workout during that snow event we had yesterday morning. But if you're looking for a snack, you want some delivery, go to marcos.com. They're in Hardin Valley and Farragut. They're in Maryville, Fountain City, and Halls. You can find them at Oak Ridge, Middlebrook Pike, and Ebenezer Road. They give back generously to No Kid Hungry, which is a great program. And also they give back to East Tennessee Children's Hospital now. They've got a magnificent pizza that's calling your name, perhaps, the Magnifico, for less than $10. The pepperoni Magnifico. And the Pizzoli, which is great for lunch too, at less than $6. You can get that for dinner or a snack. Make sure you grab the dipping sauce of your choice, but they have 4 delicious varieties, including the bacon chicken ranch. By the way, radar shows snow up toward far up into Indiana and up toward Columbus, where we got a big game a week from Saturday. But they've got some flakes up in Ohio. We expand the view, obviously nothing going on in Tennessee, but if we expand the view, you can clearly see that snow in sections of Ohio, Indiana, and parts of Illinois, and it's sliding from west to east. They've got some winter weather concerns in Iowa and parts of eastern Nebraska at this hour, but things are quiet across the deep south. By the way, version 6.9.1 is associated with the free, did I mention free? It's free, I like free Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. And yes, you can get the best weather and the best traffic all in the same app. It's just logical to me. Make sure you have it. And we've now added certain items like the 10-day forecast, power outages. Did I mention power outages? We've got county, we got state. You could select what you'd like to see when a big storm comes through like Hurricane Helene did for western North Carolina. And oh yes, the drought monitor. It's also on the app, so if you are concerned about the dryness that we've been experiencing since really September, well, you're not alone, and it's easy to access on the app. So to make it easy on you, download the app. You can also see it here as I wanted to present it to you. It comes out every Thursday morning at 8:30, like clockwork. I would assume certain holidays like Thanksgiving, they maybe do it a bit sooner, but they do make a regular basis or habit of making it out, coming out on Thursday mornings. So if you look closely, pick out your favorite town. There's a moderate drought in light brown for Knoxville. It's a moderate drought for Seymour, for Townsend, Happy Valley, and Maryville. But if we slide to the east, you can see what is that, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, also moderate. That's level 2 out of 5 categories or 5 levels. You've got a dryness, level 1, abnormally dry for Middlesboro and Pineville. But if you're in Tazewell, New Tazewell, you're also under a moderate drought where rain is much needed. Bean Station, Jefferson City, Corrigan, Rogersville, Kyles Ford, all needing some rain under a moderate drought. And it includes Greene County, much of it anyway, where Cosby may be level 1 with an abnormally dry condition. Now you go further west, it's a moderate to severe drought now. Now we have a severe drought in orange that covers places like Rockwood, Harriman, Kingston, and Oak Ridge. It includes Karnes and Hardin Valley. It also includes Clinton, Anderson County, as well as Farragut, at least the western side of Farragut. So this is where they drew the map today. Now they did not take into account the rain we picked up yesterday morning. because in order to get through the supercomputers, it has to process it. They cut the data off on a Tuesday morning, and then the report comes out on Thursday morning. So it's like a day or two before it actually gets published. But given the fact that we did pick up just under a half inch of rain on Wednesday before it changed to snow, then this does not reflect that amount, but it certainly is probably pretty close. Where it is really bad is in red. Those are the areas just south of Nashville and north of Huntsville, and the dryness continues in New Jersey, parts of Texas, and you can clearly see even back toward Las Vegas. Now, they're a desert, but they're really dry, even by desert standards. Las Vegas is needing some rain. Let me give you the update. We're now over halfway of normal for December. Haven't reached the 15th of the month yet, because today's the 12th, but 2.55 in the white arrow reflects what we've had as far as rain and melted snow. To be fair, we did pick up 0.7 inches of snow yesterday. That counts. That goes into the figure of 2.55. So 5 inches is normal. We had such an exorbitantly dry October, the third driest on record, with 0.08 inches. And then, of course, November came in below average, nearly almost half of what we might typically see. Now, what is the timing? What is the placement of this rain? Friday, tomorrow, nothing. Saturday, you said nothing. Yeah, I say nothing. Because by 5 o'clock, if we see sprinkles, it may be in Fentress County at 5 p.m., but the sun goes down around 5:23. By 8:30, it's already here in Tellico Plains, potentially Kingston, Harriman, as well as Rockwood, about maybe 0.01 by La Follette. By 8:30, we move the clock to 11 p.m., and it's now filling in places like Middlesboro, maybe even in the Smokies, where we see some widely scattered showers. By the time we hit 7 a.m. on Sunday, you may need the umbrella, heading to church services, and by 5 o'clock on Sunday, about a quarter inch is probably expected. I think that's reasonable based on other data I've been gathering. And you can clearly see the bright green. That's Oneida, Jamestown, and La Follette. That's probably close to a half inch, right, for many of those areas. And if we move the clock into Monday, into Tuesday, there's going to be more opportunities for rain. Could pick up in excess of an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter by Tuesday. So we'll be keeping an eye on this. We've got a 20% chance by day Monday. The rain comes back Monday night, and then more on Tuesday. So it's keeping a scorecard. But we will see rain, not snow. Rain, not snow, early next week. High pressure is parked over the Carolinas tonight. We're going to find temperatures cool. Call it a mostly clear evening, but anticipating more high clouds overnight. We've got some rain potential, as I mentioned, coming in on Saturday night, but not until so. And that front you see in red moving across St. Louis represents Saturday morning. There's Saturday midday, and it's raining hard where? It's raining hard in St. Louis, midday Saturday. By 5 o'clock, it looks like it's back toward Memphis and Jackson. But eventually, after dark, probably well after 9 p.m., that rain will start to slide in like so, and it will be a soggy period of time as we head into your Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon. I would say it's a gray day pretty much the entire Sunday outlook. So for tonight, down to 28, it's teeth chattering, mostly clear for the evening, more high clouds as we head through the overnight period. Looking ahead to tonight, down to 30, though, for La Follette, 26. For Morristown, I'm expecting a low of 29. For Crossville, Lake Tansy, as well as Fairfield Glade, 29 for Kingston, and a low in Athens, McMinn County, around 26. Friday, about a high of 51. It is milder in the afternoon. There's no getting around that. Hazy sun and clouds, probably more clouds, certainly for the second half of the day, as we make a run toward 48 for La Follette, 52 for Newport, 51 for Maynardville, Sharps Chapel, and Seymour, 51 Kingston, Athens, and Sweetwater, about 53 degrees. Let's take a look at the Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville, East Tennessee. 54 on Saturday. Yes, I did put an 80% chance because once we get after 9 o'clock, I think we're all fair game for some rain, and we'll get that rain, periods of it, on Sunday. Both days now look like we're in the low to mid 50s. I have us at 54 officially. And then look at this, another spike. With just some spots of rain on Monday, we could make it to 65. Oh, that's amazing. And yes, and if most of the rain stays to the west on Tuesday and shoots up to Kentucky on Wednesday, we have a chance to make it in the low 70s. But as you know, the Mother Nature likes to pull the rug out from under us, and that comes in on Thursday. So Thursday the 19th, mark your calendar, put it in your phone. It's a drop in temperature. If we hit 58, it's going to come between midnight and 2 a.m., and then it's tumble, tumble, tumble. Dress for the 40s, depending on what shift you work. If you work the third shift, don't be surprised if we're still in the upper 50s at 2 a.m., but showers will give way to full sunshine for the second half. Kind of like we went from rain to snow yesterday, And boy, did it change. And then it just stopped, right? By the time we hit midday, there was no snow. It all had ended. All of it had stopped. Well, same situation. Looks like what's going to happen on Thursday. We'll get some morning showers, and then it's just full sunshine. Kind of like what we had today was full sunshine. And temperatures will be generally spent mostly in the 40s. By the way, if you haven't picked up the new Captain Accurate weather app, please do so. Pete Michaels Traffic, the best traffic reporter in town. What a great thing, a great pairing. Weather and traffic, perfect together. Just search the 2 words Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. My name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate. So weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.